Alright, hello everyone, welcome back to another episode here of the Let's Play series. Today is episode number 47, and we are over here by the new minigame that we started last episode, and yeah, we're just going to be picking off pretty much right where we left off last episode. Last episode at the end we started building the exteriors of these buildings here, the apartment kind of style buildings. And yeah, I think right now what we'll do is just get into building this side. So we have this on the 6 on this side and 6 on this side, so it should be good. And yeah, so let me just get started. I should have plenty of terracotta over here to do this with. So yeah, we're good with plenty of terracotta. Let's get into building these 6 houses. Building number 1. Building number 2. Building number 3. Building number 4. Building number 5. And building number 6. There we go. All 6 of the buildings on the other side done. And yeah, looking good in here. Yeah, I like the terracotta. Think it will do well. Like I said last episode, for the roofs of these, I'm planning on just doing like different kinds of wood, like birch as one, spruce, dark oak, stuff like that. I think that should end up looking good, as well as obviously making accents on the windows, stuff like that, using trapdoors. Yeah, so yeah, like I said last episode as well, these are not going to be connected on the inside because we are going to have a lot of redstone and water streams and stuff back here to count the points that the player gets as they go through and shoot the targets that will be on the buildings and stuff like that. Yeah, so I think we can keep going with the project here. I think the next thing we're going to do is just while we're on these buildings, where you see the ones that are taller than the others, it's going to need to go across like this so that there's not just like a random gap in the building even when there is a roof on there. So yeah, I'm going to do that next. I will see you when that's all done. Shouldn't be too long. I just need to do a few blocks here and there. So I'm going to do that, and then I will see you to keep going. Alright, there we go. Just did that real quick. And yeah, that'll just did that. It'll make it easier to put the roofs on. Won't have to worry about doing it after we put the roofs on when there's going to be like weird angles where we'll have to put blocks. So yeah, I just wanted to do that real quick. We won't be putting the roofs on quite yet, just because I would like to get the redstone, the water streams and stuff in before we do that, so that we don't have to deal with it being in the dark, or just have to deal with going up and down from the roof and stuff like that. So yeah, just for convenience sake, not going to do the roofs quite yet. But yeah, so I think next what we'll do is we will get started with some of the sidewalk that comes through. It'll probably just be 2 blocks wide with a 1 block gap and then a 2 wide sidewalk. I was thinking smooth stone, but I might try like a stone andesite polish andesite blend against like a stone smooth stone blend to see which one I like better. So yeah, let me experiment a little bit real quick, and I'll see which one looks better, and then I will see you after that. Alright, there we go. Quickly got a little sidewalk in here. Decided to go with the mix of what I was saying. Just alternated the smooth stone and andesite, and yeah, pretty thin right now, but they will be all connecting into the apartment building, so that'll give more sidewalk all around it, and obviously we'll be detailing everything around it in there as well. But next, what I want to do next is take care of this area back here. It's pretty rough terrain here. It's basically how it all was going through here, but I fixed that up last episode, so now yeah, right now what I'm going to do is probably take down this house, probably clear out most of this little hill here, flatten this all up mostly. So yeah, I collected up some dirt and grass. We might need a bit more than this, but yeah, what I'm going to do right now is get into a time lapse fixing this up. So I will see you when that is over. Alright, there we go. End of the time lapse, and this area is looking a lot better, a lot cleaner. Yeah, the way that the terrain generated over here is really weird. Needs a little bit of work down here, but other than that, I think it's all pretty solid here. As you can see, the weird terrain keeps going this way, but it's not bad. But yeah, got this all done here. Looks like I missed a few blocks there, but that's alright. Got the rest of it all done, and now it's all flat. We have plenty of room to build like the buildings on the ends as well when we want to do that. Not sure when we'll get to that, but yeah, so pretty happy with that. I think next what we'll do is start putting some details on the buildings so that we can start adding some of the targets. So I think what we'll first do is get the doors on there. So let me do that, and I'll see you when that is done. Alright, doors are on, and yeah, next step is to connect the paths. So I got the materials we're going to need. Just going to connect them up. Obviously it's very plain right now. We will get detail added, but yeah, let's just keep going in small steps. I will see you when the paths are done. And there we go, all the paths are in, and yeah, everything's going to look plain at the moment, just because everything is very plain at the moment. But alright, next I think we will start on some of the front details. I do want to get like the actual at least the holes for the windows in, just so we know like where it would be a good place to put the target blocks, in case you want to have one inside a window or something like that. Yeah, so I'm going to cut out some like window holes in the buildings. Probably do a decent amount, probably have like big ones, smaller ones, stuff like that, just all over the place. I will see you when those are all broken out. Alright, there we go, first row over here done. It did take a bit longer than I was expecting, just because like I'm trying to get them to be detailed enough, but at the same time, like I don't want it to be like all windows. So yeah, it's a bit difficult. I think a couple of them need work. A few of them look a little weird, but that's alright. Pretty good start. Let's get into doing the 6 over here. Alright, there we go. The other 6 are done, and that is all 12 buildings with the windows cut out of them. Yeah, so I did, after I finished this, I went over to my base, collected up some materials. I had some concrete left over, so I have some light gray concrete, some brown terracotta, and some white concrete. What I'm going to use this for is, so for I think the only ones I'm going to use the brown for are the 2 whites and maybe the yellow, and this is for behind the windows. So that you can't see on the inside, because obviously we're not going to be decorating the inside. The light gray will be for like the red, the pink, probably that one too. Or no, probably go white for that one, because the light gray might be a little too close in color. But you get the idea. Just to kind of make the colors match a bit better, and then all the darker ones, these 2, probably that one, and that one will be white background behind the windows. I just wanted to do this. I was originally planning to use black concrete for instead of this, but black concrete is just a little bit too dark. I think it wouldn't look right. So we'll try the brown terracotta. Hopefully that works out well. So yeah, right now I'm just going to get right into placing these behind. I'm not going to put the windows in yet. I'm going to wait to put the glass in until we actually get the targets up. So yeah, right now what I'm going to do is cut to a time lapse, placing in all of this concrete. So I will see you when that is done. Okay, quick time lapse there, and got all of these in. Think they are looking pretty good. Pretty happy with how this is looking, and yeah, we're almost ready to put the target blocks in. I want to do a few more things. I think for the trees that we're going to put in here, we're going to do birch trees. I think we'll just keep it simple. I'll get some saplings, get a few trees planted, maybe add a few bushes, flowers, stuff like that, and then we'll be ready. So let me do some of that, and then I will see you to start putting in some target blocks. Alright, there we go. A lot of detail has been added over here. Still needs a bit of work, a few blank spots, but got the bulk of it in here. I like the birch trees. I think they match the theme pretty well, as well as adding the leaves around here, and this is all well lit up. There's lights behind the doors that comes through the doors, as well as lights hidden in these. So yeah, it's good. Yeah, and then also after I finished that, I just decided to come back here and do the water streams that run back here. And these water streams are going to be for whenever a player hits a target block, it's going to shoot out an item, and then the items are all going to flow to the end. And at the end, you can see how many points you scored during that round. So yeah, that's why I got these in. I got it in on both sides here. I'll have to figure out a way to connect these up, and there will probably be a building at the end where it all goes into, but we don't have that building yet. But I think for now we're ready to start putting in some of the targets. So yeah, right now, so I did show the design of the target at the last episode. I don't think I left it over here. Yeah, I think I broke it down. But basically the way it's going to work is you shoot at the target. If you hit it, lights will light up. I'll probably have a note block go off, and then it will shoot out the item like I said. So we'll have target blocks, we'll need note blocks, we will need redstone lamps, we will need repeaters, and we will need dispenser, or we'll probably use droppers, which I'll have to go craft some of, but that's fine. So yeah, I think nothing left to do but start making these. Yeah, I'll check back in with you once I get the first few in. Targets 1, 2, and 3. Targets 4, 5, and 6. Targets 7, 8, and 9. 10, 11, and 12. And 13, 14, and 15. There we go. Got all of this side done. Yeah, I think I'll just go 15 per side. I think that should be a good number. And yeah, looking good. They all work well. Obviously still need to get the items loaded into them, but if you hit them, like I did not there, these will light up, and then it will activate the dispenser, or the dropper, sorry, and I made sure all the droppers work. All the droppers will go into the water stream. You can see all the redstone back here, pretty simple, nothing crazy at all. I'll eventually get these all loaded up. That'll be a project in itself to name the items in there and stuff like that, but we'll get that done. Yeah, so first part here done. I think that's basically it for this side, other than the roof, so pretty good. Let's get into the side over here. the time lapse, and we have 15 more in on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. There we go. And that is all of the targets in. Basically done here. All of them work. As you can see, all the redstone back here for the ones we just did. They all shoot down right into the water stream here. And yeah, so basically the next step is to actually get all of the items into the droppers. I'll probably just do like 3 stacks per dropper, but I am going to name all the items, so that will take a lot of levels. So what I'm going to do is I'll probably use gold nuggets. So if I get my ender chest out here, I should have plenty of gold in here. Yeah, so I'll choose gold nuggets. 3 stacks per will be 90 stacks, which is so yeah, 90 stacks, which is a little over 3 shulkers of nuggets that I need to name. 90 stacks means 90 levels as well, so I'll have to go. I'll probably take them over here to my villager trading area, because that is basically the best way I have to get levels. One of the best ways to get levels in the game. Should have plenty of pumpkins over here to trade with them. So yeah, I'm gonna do that next. I will see you when that is done. And there we go, finally got it done. Took way too long to do all this, but all of them are renamed to hits. Took 90 levels, but got it done. So yeah, nothing left to do except kind of get these in here. So yeah, like I said, there will be 3 stacks per dropper here, so that should be fine. And then I think I'm going to do that in time-lapse form, and I think also during the time-lapse I'm going to put the roofs onto the buildings, which I think will just be a half slab of different kinds of woods. So should be good. I will see you when that is done. And there we go. Yeah, this just looks so much more complete now with the roofs on. I did do a little bit after the time lapse, just getting in like these connecting parts. I didn't have those in, so I got those in, and yeah, really like the way that this looks. I like the wood roofs, as well as since they're half slabs, there's much less spawnable space up here, so that is good for mobs as well. So yeah, I think basically we're ready to give this game a test here. I got all the nuggets loaded in there. They're not actually connected to anything, so they'll just probably flow to the end of the water stream, but that's alright. Let's I'll probably choose a trident here. It's not a difference. I think the minecart is probably at the end over here, I'm assuming. No, okay, I must have taken it off. Alright, that is fine. Let me grab a minecart real quick over here. I guess I didn't have one. I think my iron box is up here. Okay, so yeah, I'm just gonna give it a test run real quick. I think basically I'd say that it's actually complete. It's completely functional right now. It's just obviously there's some things that need work. The buildings at the ends need to be made, as well as like real starting place and like a point collection system. But other than that, yeah, I'm just gonna give it a test run here. So here we go. Try to hit the targets. It is a bit difficult. Okay, as you can see, I have not played this yet, so I haven't really gotten how you have to lead the stuff. That one was close. Yeah, so I think with the bow and arrow it would be better, just because you don't have to wait for the trident to come back. Okay. It seems like it's lagging behind almost. I think maybe that's just how it is. Gonna do our first round with 0 points. Perfect. I don't know, like, I feel like I'm leading it enough. Alright, let's try to just focus on this one and try to get at least 1 point. Oh my gosh. Alright, first round here, as you can tell. I must have hit something here. I'll check that out afterwards. But yeah, as you can see, it does definitely take some getting used to, as well as I think a bow and arrow would definitely be better for it. But other than that, the game is now complete. That was the end there. Like I said, we'll need to set up a real ending spot. I'm not sure what happened over here, but I'll get that figured out. But I think with that, that is going to do it for this episode. Very, very productive here. Really like the way that this area has come together. I think it adds a ton to this minigame area. Just a different theme. I was originally planning on putting glass in for these windows, but just kind of being around here, I think it just looks better without the glass, just the inset going back there. So pretty happy with that. I did want to mention episode 50 is coming up, and there will be a cinematic world tour as well as a guided world tour. So look forward to that. Yeah, thank you for the support on last video. Yeah, a lot more likes than usual, so very happy about that. Thank you for that, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Yeah, till next time, this has been episode number 48. I will see you in the next one.